Introducing the best reader in all of Japan. Japan. Alexander Levine Kawakami.
Oh my gosh.
You wanted to be introduced.
Oh, not that much.
This summer, Alex has vowed to read 10 big kid books. What's gonna happen if you finish reading 10 big kid books before the end of the summer?
Nothing much, actually. Yeah, it's just Disneyland.
Disneyland! Alex has finished reading his first book. We thought it would be fun to do like a little book club and discuss some of these books. Today, we are going to talk about True Friend. What's True Friend about?
First, there's a girl named Sarah. There's this factory called Jensen and Jensen. They make robots that are friends. They're not supposed to have feelings, so they won't harm, they won't envy, they won't, etc. But then the true friend starts having actual feelings. So the question is, can a robot be a real friend even if it's not like a person?
Do you remember this passage? When Sarah takes her robot to school for show and tell.
Yeah.
Okay? So they're walking to school in the morning.
Yeah.
Sarah gives the robot her old uniform to wear, right? Ivy, the robot, is saying, all the other kids are walking to school wearing this uniform.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a different uniform than they are. So what is that telling you? That one sentence?
Maybe that he's, unique.
Oh, so the robot is saying, oh, I'm unique.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe he's trying to see, oh, everybody else is doing this. I'm the only one that's not doing, I'm the only one that's that. It also kind of links to, from the start of, I think second or third chapter, he talked about belongings. Do you understand me? Envy, it's kind of like jealousy.
So the robot is looking at the other kids saying, hey, they're wearing that. Why am I wearing this?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Is that something normally a robot would do? What is the author trying to tell us by telling us that?
That he's getting feelings.
That he has feelings like jealousy. What about identity? What's the difference between how a robot is made and how a human is made?
So the difference is that one, they're metal, two, they're in a factory, three, they're made to be very similar.
Yeah, exactly. They're all the same. Now, human beings, are they all the same?
No.
They're all different, right? So now the robot is saying, you're dressed like this, you're dressed like this, and I'm dressed even differently. So could it be that the robot's saying, I'm like one of you, I have my own differences too?
Yeah, because all the friends that he remembers from the factory, they're all the same.
Notice how you're calling the robot a he. I made that mistake too.
Wow, oh my gosh.
Is a machine more masculine?
I don't know, because, it was actually scientifically proven that men have a little more muscles than women.
Oh, right, uh-huh.
Right there it said that he was really strong. She was really strong. She is stronger than the normal human. So she has a higher chance of being a man than a female.
No, I totally agree with the reasoning, but over and over again, she calls herself a girl. And you and I keep calling her a boy.
Really? But Ivy never said she's a girl or a boy.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. But still, yeah. Why does Ivy, the robot, call all of the appliances in the kitchen single function robots?
I know. That's very simple because they're only programmed to do one thing. One main thing. Like oven, you can do different settings, but it's made to heat something. But the robot, Ivy, can do a lot of different things.
Right.
So he's kind of like, haha, I'm better than you because you can do only one, but I can do a million.
Like you said earlier, bragging a little bit. So basically, Ivy thinks compared to the other robots, she's better. What would it feel like, Sarah? What would feel like being destroyed? It's a very short dialogue. but it's very important. Why is this dialogue important?
He's having feelings again. He is scared, sad. He is scared of the dark. So then, if you're being destroyed, he doesn't want to be destroyed. So he's thinking of this. It's like how the human brain works. When you don't want something to happen, you think about the negative points of it. He thinks it's gonna be like going to the dark because he's scared of the dark.
Let's dig a little deeper. It's afraid of the dark, yes. Let's go a little bit deeper. What is it afraid of?
Being destroyed.
Right, which is what for a human?
Negative.
Well, what is being destroyed for a human? What is our equivalent of being destroyed?
Dying?
Yeah, death. It's a robot who is thinking about death. The one thing that makes humans different from any other animal is we can think about death. We know that we are alive. It's called consciousness. We know we're alive, so we know that that's going to end. For many of us, that is scary. But for a robot to think, what would it be like to be destroyed? It's huge.
Yeah.
It means consciousness. In these 2 pages, the robot has shown identity, a sense of identity,
And consciousness.
which are the things that make us human. Ivy goes to 2 classes with Sarah, and Ivy in the lesson, she raises her hand and she says, sorry teacher, your information is a little out of date, it's old. Both teachers stop Ivy and say, no, just please be quiet, don't disturb the class. Even the science teacher, who was really happy to see her, even the science teacher said, stop talking, Ivy, I'm teaching the class, you're not the teacher.
I felt kind of bad for Ivy a little, but yeah, like the teachers teach by a curriculum, and the curriculum is perfected. So then saying that it's wrong is kind of saying it's wrong is like saying that you are not a good teacher.
Oh, so the teachers...
So the teachers are kind of scared that the students will think, oh, is Ivy a better teacher? Maybe that's one thing. The other thing is that, because, you know, she's a teacher, and if he disrupts the class, then it'll stop them from learning, and they want them to learn a lot.
The robot is putting the teachers in an uncomfortable position and maybe embarrassing the teachers a little bit. Because teachers have pride. Humans have pride, right?
Yeah.
And like you said, it was hurting their pride a little. The book ends with a letter.
Yeah, the letter's too sad.
So at the end of the story, Ivy goes to live with somebody else, and Sarah goes back to her life. But remember, at the beginning of the story, Sarah was really miserable. And then the robot came along and it sort of changed her. So at the end, she writes a letter to her friend, the robot, just to update her on everything that's going on.
Yeah.
So this is a very, very important ending. Why is this so important?
It starts with the beginning. I'm missing you very much. My room has become very untidy. The game where she says like, we play make my bed was in the start.
Think a little deeper. Instead of specific things, think of overall the letter. You're right, every single thing in here, it refers to something from their memories together. That's true too, that's absolutely true. Go a little bit deeper. This letter, what is it saying in short about Sarah's life?
It got better.
That's it. That's what it's saying. Because you came into my life is better. But the author doesn't say all of the problems that Sarah had at the beginning have now been resolved. Instead, the author chooses a letter, a chapter. The whole chapter is just 2 pages, but it's a letter. Is this a happy ending or a sad ending?
Well, when I first read it, I almost cried, so I feel it's a bittersweet ending.
That's exactly the word I was looking for too. I couldn't think of the word. It's a bittersweet ending. It's a great ending because Sarah's life is better, but they're apart. Sarah and Ivy can't be together. Do we recommend this book to the children out there of the internet?
Yes.
Definitely. If you're a non-native English-speaking parent, it's great for your English practice. It is a very sweet book. You can have lots of great conversations. It's a really, really good book. Highly recommend it. And that concludes our episode of Alex's Book Club. We will see you guys next time. Let us know in the comments section if you'd be interested in reading this book or if you have book recommendations for us.
Oh.
Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.